Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Black Desert stream. My name is Sherna.
And my name is Trent.
Hopefully the mics are okay, because if they're lagging, at least we can fix that. All right. So
Elephant in the room. Let's do this.
yeah, let's get through the two elephants in the room. So first,
Yeah.
the lag on servers. We identified the issue probably last Wednesday, Thursday. It took a while.
When you say issue, do you mean the issue on our side?
Just the issue, what was so there's a couple of issues with the internet right now in general. A lot of services are having issues. Xbox Live, PlayStation, Steam, a lot of game things are having issues, mainly because video streaming is killing the network. But there's a lot of issues. We know that. We had to isolate what our specific issue was.
Yeah.
We discovered what this issue was.
Yep.
And last week we had partial maintenance to try and help solve that. Didn't work as well as anticipated. So we tried something new yesterday.
Yeah.
Around 8 o'clock our time, which was to... So basically it was caused by one of the external services we use.
Yeah.
Something was lagging there. So what we did is we took that out of the game servers, put it on like its own dedicated server to remove that CPU draw. And it seems to have worked. The processors... Okay, this is probably going into too much detail, but on our server monitoring tools, there were very few spikes this time around. Compared to what we've seen in the last week, there are very few spikes in the last 12 hours, 18 hours.
Since
we did this change.
Right.
It's not perfect. We understand. We're still working on it. We still... are reporting it. There's people having meetings right now with the server guys.
Yeah.
We're trying to do what we can to mitigate, but it is difficult circumstances for everyone. With quarantine, with people staying home, with internet usage basically being at the highest I think it has ever been. Because people are staying home, so there are mitigating factors. We're trying to do what we can on our side, but there's going to be, or I hope, there's a collaborative effort from everyone who deals with the game servers, including like PlayStation, Xbox, including all the servers we use. There's a collaborative effort to try and weather this storm.
Right.
So we're trying to do what we can there. We're trying to do what we can on our side, and we hope that whoever is working with us is doing their part.
Yeah. There are issues on our side, and that's something that we are focusing on. I think amongst the community in general, because you guys do play other games, and if you noticed with Microsoft and Sony, they're working on their end as well, and we're kind of working collaboratively on that. So basically what the platforms do, the two different platforms, is that they'll work with game devs in general and be like, okay, this is what we can fix on our side, this is what you need to fix on your side, let's get through this time. And yeah, it's been a process, and that's kind of what we're working on.
Yep. So we're still improving. There's still optimization coming. There's still server things coming. Hopefully, they are still looking into it. I know they're monitoring. So it's not going to be a magic fix. What we did yesterday seems to have been a fix.
Yeah.
So we'll continue to monitor the situations there, but just know that we can do what we can do.
Yeah.
There's other parties to this, including your ISPs, because you might just be in a terrible network area. Not saying that's the issue this time, because it was us and another party.
Exactly. There was something that was going around on Reddit in other games that were explaining these issues, where it's like, during these times, services like YouTube and Netflix have found a way to kind of throttle speeds, right? So why can't games do the same thing? And one of the issues is YouTube. I'll talk about YouTube specifically. So one of the things with YouTube is that they're streaming videos, right? There's an output, and what they've done is messed with the output portion of it, as opposed to each individual video and stuff like that. Games can't necessarily do the same thing as quickly as YouTube can, because there's a lot of different components and like parts put together, and this is why we're working with Microsoft and Sony to be able to get this done. So that's one thing.
Okay.
Now people in chat, I said the word chat, people in chat are saying, why can't people use the word I?
All right.
or L. And
All right.
Do you want to do this? Or do you want me to do it?
I'll do it because I'm willing to throw them under the bus.
No.
All right. No. So there are two. All right. There's a chat filter that we implement. Our chat filter works on both PlayStation and Xbox. If you notice, when you type in class, it stars out the word ass, right? So those stars are our chat filters.
Yeah.
So, stars are annoying, but at least the sentence doesn't get deleted.
Right.
On the Xbox side of things, there is another filter that we employ from, you said don't throw them, but from another company that we use their API. And apparently that API has decided that the letter I, the number 1, and L on their own are banned words.
So when we kind of looked into this, because someone in chat told us, like, why can't I say I? Why do I have to refer to myself in the third person?
Yeah.
And at first we thought it was a joke, and then we tested it ourselves, like, right away. And we're like, oh, snap. All of these words aren't working.
Except for you, because you were on PlayStation, and then you started taunting me.
I was a horrible person.
Yeah.
And then we looked into other games as well that employ that API, and we figured out that it is with that API.
Yeah.
We kind of have to figure out what we're going to do with that, because I don't know if it's policy or not.
So,
right? So that's
the reason why we use it is because there have been times where we've had certs denied. So there was a point where we tried to lessen our filters when we tried to make it so that if you write the word class, it would show as class. We tried to do that on our side, and we got denied the cert because if you type in certain words with 9 G's instead of 2, it comes up.
Right.
And we failed the cert because of it. So to avoid that complication, we use their APK, which obviously their API, which obviously would automatically put us through.
Yeah.
So there's a cert reason for it. We've been asking about it. We've been asking for them to remove it, or to we've been talking with the people who make it.
Yeah.
So we need to see how that goes. So those are the two things.
So that's what chat has a problem with, like chat filters anyways.
Yeah.
Again, these are things that we kind of have to look at ourselves as well.
Yeah. Okay. And then Node Wars. I don't know how much I can talk about this. Yeah. We don't have a fix right now. Yeah. We're still working on it. There's some back-end things happening with this update, which are designed to further deeply look into it. We've been reporting videos. We've been sitting down with teams. There's been 100, 200 meetings over the past 6 months since PlayStation launched, basically. There's been hundreds of meetings. There are people. It's gone up the chain. It's come back down the chain. It's gone back up. There's a lot of things. I don't think it's not a case of we don't know where to start. It's a case of it's the same damn code.
Yeah.
The code is the same on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, so why is PlayStation 4 having the issue? And there's been QA tests running. We've been testing it in-house. Actually, we weren't sure if we could do much of our stream today.
Yeah.
Because they were testing all last night on our test servers. They were testing Conquest Wars and Siege Wars and Node Wars, which obviously means you can't damage monsters. So luckily they've held off on that for right now, but they are looking into it. It is a very serious issue. It's an issue that's been very serious for a long time.
Yeah.
We're still trying to get to the bottom of it. But that's essentially
which sucks to say, but that's how that is.
It's not all sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately.
Yeah. That being said, so what is it? We've talked about.
I think that's all the starting ones we wanted to do. We wanted to get into the patch notes now.
Yeah, let's jump in.
Let's jump in. Right. Good news, everybody. Good news. Drieghan is not an April Fool's joke. It is actually coming. I know a few people thought it was an April Fool's joke, but it is not. Drieghan is on its way. I am currently sitting in Duvenkroon. You are currently sitting in Shuriken Necropolis. It's not a April Fool's joke. It is real. There are a few things. Chromials and drafts are still not in.
Yeah.
Tomes are not in either. I know this is going to be negative to some. Actually, a lot.
Yeah,
but
a lot.
those things are not in. And also the Manos Steel Hoe and the Duster Steel Hoe for Lucario are also not in.
Because Life Mastery is not in. So for people who don't know, Life Mastery essentially gives you benefits per tier that you go up in as opposed to per group. And that's going to be coming in hopefully soon. But the Drieghan update is basically kind of split.
Yep.
Right? The way that we're going to be doing it. And yeah, with the new region, we're hoping that people do kind of spread out a bit more.
Yep.
Right? And have new areas. So we're going to be showing that off a bit. With Drieghan comes 2 new bosses.
Just 2.
Yeah. So Libra is 1, and with Libra comes the gloves. Right?
Yep. Libra's gloves will be in. We'll show those in a bit.
Yep. Which benefits of Libra's gloves versus Beg?
I don't know. It's better.
Good stuff, right?
It's not actually. I think
It's,
one is evasion, one's damage reduction.
Libra gives what you wrote. Libra gives more DP as opposed at the sacrificing of
Evasion, right?
accuracy.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Katzvariak is also coming in, right?
Katzvariak.
Katzvariak. And with it comes the Eye of Ruins ring, which is basically similar stats with Crescent rings.
Except it gives you extra HP at each level of enhancement.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Garmoth is still asleep. He won't wake up from his hibernation period. He will be coming later on, but we're not sure when. There's a couple of things that we need to work out on the world boss side of things.
Which is why he kind of got delayed.
Yeah, which is why he's a little bit delayed.
We're aware of the issues with Offentet, and for that reason, adding another world boss probably wouldn't be a good idea. Right? So
yeah. We're investigating that. Lucky arrows are in, but as we mentioned, there is only the Duster Hoe.
Yeah.
Which gives you less shallow dig
pretty much
opportunities.
closer. All right, hold up.
Yeah. Which is less shallow dig opportunities.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that minigame is pretty much the same. I think some of the higher tier ones may not be in, but I can't remember. Actually, we probably need to change this if that's the case.
Yep.
If you don't know what that minigame is, hopefully we'll be able to show you. Hopefully that route you found didn't disappear.
It did.
It's a pretty fun minigame.
So, Lucky Arrow is basically like a special type of ginseng in the game where you can just basically sell it off and make a profit. Money. You can make money. And Lucky Arrows kind of spawn randomly around Drieghan.
Yep.
Right? And you have to be able to find them. I had one found, had it ready for the stream, but it kind of despawned, so we're going to go hunting in a second.
Hopefully.
Right? Yep.
Hopefully. All right. The Old Moon Sky Balloon is getting a new place. It's going to go from Camasylvia to Drieghan. So you can take the scenic route from Grana to Duvenkroon. Okay.
System changes. Time zone. That's your thing.
So the time zone, Europe, that notice should have gone out before.
Yeah,
because Europe are currently, So basically we're changing the world boss times in Europe to be plus 1 hour so that it matches the old times. I noticed over the weekend when I was playing, there were a couple people from Australia who were like, the world boss usually spawns at this time. Where is it? And yeah, I had to explain users and me explained what daylight saving times are. So, yeah. Hunting has been improved. The matchlock has got a couple of quality of life changes, better reloads, quicker movement speed, yada, yada, yada.
Some quest changes, and a very important one, right?
Yep.
You want to talk about it?
No, you go for it.
Yeah, okay. So, question is, when you awaken your character, you finish it, you basically get a green grade weapon at plus 10 and a blue grade weapon at 0, right? Both of which are enhanceable. What's going to happen from now on when you awaken a character is that you won't be getting a green grade or the regular 2. You'll get a blue grade weapon that's at 0, and it'll have the same stats as a plus 10 green weapon.
Yep, and
right?
it cannot be enhanced.
It cannot be enhanced.
Yep.
Right? So that's been changed. Those ones are some minor changes. We don't have to talk about that. Next one is the UI changes, right? So some of the UIs have been changed. So guild screens look prettier.
Yeah.
Legitimately prettier. Server select as well as some mini games. I forget which ones specifically.
Milking, minecarts, like a lot of the mini games have had their UIs changed. Hopefully, this does the mount skill training thing. I actually don't know. I haven't checked it, but that is also there.
Yeah.
So Node War changes. Castlegate durability is up 25%. Durability of forts is up by all forts, command posts, and HQs is up. Barricades are up, and defense towers increased too. All right, balance changes. These are the difficult ones to go through.
This is gonna be rough.
The 100% accuracy skills, certain 100% accuracy skills have been changed from 100% accuracy to 50% accuracy. A full list of those skills will be
on the patch
out
notes.
in the patch notes. It's a rough change. It's
Yeah.
a very interesting change. What was the reasoning for it? These balance changes that can use these skills in combination with overpowering combos. Basically, it's to try and give you a way to play out of a fight. So Zerk grabs, for example. Rip.
People in chat are kind of like, the yes and no. Smomy, however, is quite excited about this one.
Yeah.
Evasion memes.
Evasion memes.
All right.
Okay. Other changes: Valkyrie, Mystic, Ninja, Moose. Wait, there's so many. Changes.
There's a lot of changes.
Kuno, Sork, and Tamer, Mehua, Musa, Striker are all getting changes. Buffs and nerfs. For example, Smokescreen is getting an evasion nerf. There's a few other things in there. Nothing for Zerk. Just for those Zerks out there.
Yeah.
When we do talk to the devs, I always finish with a, how about buffing Zerk as my new closing line.
It sucks having to translate that.
Giant buff when? No, they know what it means. They're like, is it an issue? And you're just like,
I always
You're
say
the one who's killing it, man.
I'll be more proactive on that one. There are some other changes as well. One of the things was, if you guys remember, in the last update, we promised ring menu resets would not happen for PlayStation users. We're hoping it won't happen on this one. So basically, it would reset on the last update.
Yeah.
And since then, it wouldn't reset.
Has that been the case? Mostly. Okay.
Right. So hopefully this one will be the one that does it. We've also improved speeds of UI loads for shops, and I'm assuming storage.
Shops and storage UIs. Yeah. Also,
with this update.
Yeah, with this update.
Yeah.
The other one, the hide other adventurers option has been tweaked. So at world bosses and things like that, that function will now trigger considerably lower than what it used to.
Right.
We're monitoring this situation. Hopefully this should reduce blue screens and all the issues related to world bosses. Hopefully, with it triggering lower. There might have also been a change where it lingers a little bit longer too, but I can't remember that one.
Full details we'll talk about after.
Full details we'll talk about after.
There was also an issue that was brought up by users on, I believe, the forum, that certain horses were not spawning in the wild.
They'll be coming back.
They're back, and we can go from there. So that's our update. And then, in terms of
events,
right? So we're gonna go through the events. First one is kind of like an April Fool's thing. So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go hunting, fishing, or gathering. Right? Hunting meaning like defeating monsters and whatnot. And you have a chance to get Ogre Ring, Tongue Guard Earrings, Bassy Belt, or Crescent.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
However, even though that these have like a higher chance of spawning, there's also the fake versions of them. And the fake versions of them give you...
You're ruining the event.
Why?
It's an April Fool's event, bro.
We're going to be publishing it. It's literally written.
You got it. All right.
Right? So there's going to be buffs that come in with it. Full details on that when the event notice comes out.
All right, let me just go through it. Basically, the Ogre, there's two versions. There is the normal version, which will be dropping throughout the world, probably at a low rate.
Yeah.
Which is the Ogre, Tongue Guard, Bassy, Ring of Crescent. And then there is a blue version, which will give you a short duration buff.
Yeah. If it's blue.
If it's blue, it's fake.
Yeah.
If it's yellow, it's real.
Then
I hope they put in that definition.
Right. There's also a chance to get the Map of Lee and Laffy's upgraded compass, which basically you sell for silver, right? Next thing is Rulipi's expedition. So you go around, you do stuff for Rulipi, who is this tiny little thing as an explorer. In the end, by the end of it, you get 3 sealed Drieghan treasure chests. And in the treasure chest, there is alchemy stones, dandy box, Nuver, Kutum, Kazarka, and all these other stuff.
Yep, and obviously, we'll all be getting meme frags.
I have faith in all of you. Then the Florin Egg event.
The Flondor Goose Egg event is back as well. This time with upgraded rewards.
Yep.
It's no longer what we had last year. This one actually has decent items. If you can't remember what this was, or you don't remember, basically you go to Florin, you talk to the guy with the bird in his beard, you walk up a mountain, you find a bird, you follow it around until it poops out a golden egg, you carry that egg back and you do it one more time, and you get some good stuff.
What he said.
That's right? What you meant.
What he said. And the stuff that you can buy with those things, right? Hot time events are going to be quite a few. So there's an enhancement material hot time event. So basically, when you defeat monsters, you can get black stones. If you're going gathering, you have an increased chance of getting sharps and hards.
Yep.
And if you're going fishing, increased chance of getting ancient relic shards. There's a certain period of it. It's not 24 hours. There's certain periods for it, which will be listed in there. The combat skill EXP hot time will be active 24 hours during its event period. There's a training hot time for horses, right? So mounts will get 50% plus mount EXP, 50% plus training skill EXP. There's also the 5-hour playtime challenges where you get better stuff than usual, right?
Yep.
Right. So per hour you get roughly 3 items, and by the last 2 hours you get dope stuff. And the last hot time thing is for 2 weeks from April 1st to April 14th, there will be no desert sicknesses.
Yep, and there might also be a couple of other things. I'm not sure if they're going in or not.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure yet either.
Yeah. So there might be a couple of other things coming in that we're not sure on right now. So we'll see how it goes.
Yep. So, and as per usual, we have attendance rewards. But for this one, we also have a special attendance event, right? The reason why I say it's special is because it is called an enhancement attendance event. So basically, you can get, if you complete all the days, you can get Advice of Vox all the way up to 50.
Yeah.
Right? So it goes 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You can also get meme frags, Vox cries, and by the end of it, you get Shakutu's luxury box, which is dope because you can randomly obtain 10 accessories.
Or meme frags.
But 25 of them. There's accessories as well as a chance to get Advice of Vox plus 100 in there. Yeah,
it's pretty good box.
Yeah, pretty good box. You know, that's an intense reward. And yeah, that's it for that one.
That's it. Good. Yeah. There's a few things I saw and I've completely forgot. So if you missed the very opening and you missed the lag talk, if you're on YouTube, rewind it back. We did discuss the lag. If you're on Twitch, we know we're working on it. We pushed something on last night onto the servers. It seems to have done the job mostly with the huge lag spikes. We're still experiencing some minor-ish lag spikes compared to before.
Right.
But we are still investigating. There's still a lot of work going on. The server team that work below us, I believe. They work on... No, wait. They work on...
Server team?
They work on the fourth.
Yeah,
so 2 floors below us. They're in constant meetings right now, and they're working on trying to find other solutions. I'll say it one more time. The way that we did this in the last 12 hours was to remove the requests that we make and put them on their own server so that the lag doesn't affect servers with players in them.
Right.
So that's basically the short and tail of that.
Yeah.
There are still lag spikes. There are still spikes in general. We are investigating. There are performance things coming that will address these issues.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Anything else? Are we live? Yes, we are live. Just to
this is pre-recorded.
Right. Let's go to sharing a screen.
Yeah.
Right? While I go hunt for this thing.
Look at this beautifulness. Oh yeah. So we are in Drieghan right now. I'm going to zoom out. My camera control is terrible while I sit like this. So Drieghan is the capital city. Duvenkroon is the capital city of Drieghan. It's a big city. There's a couple of things that you can craft here that you cannot craft anywhere else, such as What can you craft here that you can't craft anywhere else?
Dragon Slayer.
There we go. That one has 2 parts to it.
Yeah.
You have to create.
The Hugo's Awakening weapon.
I almost said Hogan's. I was watching some old WWF clips this morning. So Hugin's gear is in. We're just going to take a little wander around the town. As you can see, it's very... Please try again in a moment. All right.
Yeah.
Did I drop through? Oh, no, I dropped through the stairs. Okay. So...
Sorry, one thing. We avoided responding to Kafra's posts. No Kafras.
No Kafras. We didn't avoid it. We just forgot about it.
Talked about it a lot.
Yeah, no Kafras.
Yeah.
It was one of the things that we're missing.
Yeah.
And there we go. Like this is the bustling city of Drieghan, very famous for its crafting. But yeah. So yeah, Kafras unfortunately will not be coming.
Where do we get the Duster Hoe from?
The Duster Hoe, you go to the material vendor, which I was going to show, but I completely forgot. So you go to the material vendor, which would be here. Everyone knows this part, and then you just run. But yeah, you can get the... I can't put the microphone any closer. If Lyko could turn it up a little bit, or you can turn up your volume. I can't get any closer without swallowing the mic, and that would get me against Twitch terms of service. So yeah, Drieghan is a beautiful little city. It looks loosely based on Scandinavian settlements from what I know, but I know nothing about Scandinavian settlements, so who knows. All right, and you could buy your Duster Hoe from here, and that is what you do. I don't have enough money. It's quite expensive because Lacaros, they're really good.
Right.
Really good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, while I'm here, let's show the new gear. This is Lieber's Gloves Pen. You get 62 DP. You get less accuracy than Beggs, which I can show you here. There we go. These are the two together. Beggs versus Lieber's Gloves. So it depends on what you're into. There's different effects, all that good stuff. And also, we have Orkinrad's Belt, which is 1717 and does give 5 DP.
Right.
Compare that to Pen Bassi, sorry. There we go. As you can see, you get a little bit of extra DP at the cost of 3 AP, and you get max HP included as well.
Stuff.
Yeah. Someone's like, yeah, we just make Pen because we don't really have any of the buffs.
Yeah.
We don't have crystals. We don't have knowledge buffs. We're pretty poor. So yeah. Okay.
Pretty much.
Switch to... Where are you?
Here.
Okay.
Shuriken
Switch to our boy over there, and I'll make my way over to Shuriken.
We're at the Shuriken Necropolis? Necropolis. Okay. English. Right? So, we're here. And if you start walking around, you can find a Lakiara plant.
Did you find one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, if I go over here, you need to have the Duster Hoe equipped, right? Go in, right? It's going to take some time.
So they're quite difficult to gather. Obviously, we have no gathering speed, so you'll be able to gather it quicker than we will. Once you're in this minigame, you are invulnerable. You cannot be hit. You cannot be killed. You cannot be anything. Basically, you're just playing this minigame.
Yeah. So in this minigame, right, you have to uncover dirt and not hit the roots. It's
Minesweeper for Black Desert.
It's Minesweeper on steroids. What you can do, so it's going to skip. There we go, right? So if you can see at the bottom, there's 100% value, right? And that's what I get if I hit none of the roots, right? If I go lower, you get a different kind of reward for it. And if you look on the right, or if I point, it doesn't really make sense, right? There's a durability. If you
the durability is up there.
The durability is for like, it'll go down as you hit rocks and whatnot.
Yep.
Right? And it says attempts left. Now, it's not attempts left of actually digging, right? It's your shallow digs, right? So if you do a shallow dig, you're not going to damage the root if you hit a root.
Yeah.
But I have 10 left, right? That's
and it's
the
10 per stage. It's not
10 per stage.
It doesn't continue if you get one of the bigger ones, which have up to 5 stages, I believe. So
people on YouTube are like, what is this? Yeah. So this will help me get my root. So we're going to do, for PlayStation, dig deep is with square and dig shallow is with X. Are we going to go with our good old faithfuls?
Go for faithfuls.
All
Corners.
Right. Corner. All right, so I got that one. That one's fine. That one's fine. And as you can see, it'll tell you how much dirt is left so that you're kind of trying to figure out. So we have 66 left.
There is strategy to this. There is rhyme and reason to how the routes move and how the routes work.
All right.
We're not going to tell you that.
Yeah.
The guides, there's hundreds of guides out there.
Yeah, there's a really good guide out there.
It's really simple, actually.
Let's. Oh man, where do we go from here?
Just blast through it, man. Just blast through it. Go.
Bang.
He hit a root.
Right.
So what happens is, as you can see at the bottom, which is right there, the more damage you do, the lower the reward value gets. You can still get a pretty good, stuff. But yeah, you lose a little bit of the value in the routes that you will sell. They can sell for up to, I believe, 100 mil, but I don't know the frequency of that. Oh,
It's fine.
yeah.
It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
Okay, Zero Theory and everyone who is spamming the copy pasta about PS4. We know, we're investigating, we're looking into it, and we're working on fixes. Good stuff. Don't forget, you got Camasylvia new 4 weeks ago. Xbox has had that a while, so we did put new content out there, and it will also help spread out the player base. So PlayStation 4 users who normally would farm places like maybe Ackman and History, I'm not sure how many people will divert from there, but from diverting from places like Polly's, it'll open up some other places. But basically the idea is to open up the map a little bit more, give people more space to spread into, and that should help PlayStation 4. The Node Wars thing, I know. We know about the Node Wars thing. You are doing a good job there, my friend.
That's fine.
The Node Wars thing, we know. As we've said, it seems to be very complicated. It is very complicated because the code is exactly the same. And when the code is exactly the same on A, and the code is exactly the same on B, it should work. And it works on Europe, and it works on Asia. It's only NA Node Wars that have the issue. So it's really complicated. We've been trying to replicate it. We don't know. We can't really do it. What the hell is going on there?
Right?
Oh, I see it.
You see it, right?
So, okay. Give it here.
Go.
This is where you're getting confused. This is the starting route.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would be free.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You think this corner's free?
Yeah. Yeah, that one's got to be free.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna let him play this while I talk. So yeah, we're trying to deal with it as we can. It is a big issue. There's meetings going on. There's developers debugging code. In this update, there's something coming that will hopefully allow us to take a deeper look into Node Wars. But not sure about that. We're really, really trying to get into it.
I hate life.
It is coming. Like, the fix is coming. I just don't know when. So, loot scroll compensation. Let's wait until we can get everything stabilized, and then we'll discuss it, because there's no point giving it out now if the issue is going to persist. But we are discussing ways that we can do that with events, such as the Pearl event that's going on right now, and other events that are coming. We're upping the rewards on those as a part of the compensation. So yeah, there's those kind of things. Oh, the guild menu. We haven't looked up about that yet. Okay, so people are talking about the Valencia nerfs. Not coming yet. It probably will hit us in a future update. What this is, the Valencia 1 run, if you don't know, is a run that you do to basically level up as quick as possible, run through the Valencia 1 storyline, pick up the 50 fail stacks, delete your character, and start again. I don't know if it's coming. I don't know when it's coming, but it probably will. But honestly, I don't know. But yeah, it's something that should have been done a long time ago. I don't think it's good.
Think so?
Wait, I think that one might be free under the rock.
This one?
Yeah.
Well,
Boo.
it's fine. It's fine. We're at 60. We got this. This shallow. All right. Well,
I can't believe you're still going. You should have finished this off.
I'm furious.
Oh, I totally see it from the PlayStation 4 NA player's eyes.
Screw it. Just screw it.
Language. Come on, man.
It's gonna be here somewhere. There it is.
Okay. We do see it from your eyes. We know how it is. That's why we're trying to get it fixed. It's not that we're trying to brush it under the rug. We're trying to get it done. Okay. So, can we switch back to me for a little bit? Just so I can show the new guild menus. The guild is not a war. You have your declared and received on LT, RT, or R2, L2. And then you can see details about stuff here. You can check your missions, which we don't have right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so your missions, you can either look here and see the rewards, which is now a little bit clearer than it was before.
Right.
It's a little bit bigger. Or you can just hit accept mission and hope that's good. There you go. So like that. Then guild skills. So as you can see, this is an actual UI. This is an actual skill tree. Hopefully at some point they decide to bring this in for characters because we've only been asking since launch.
Basically, if this one works out well, I think we can move forward.
Yeah. So this is the new guild menu. The new server select menu. It loads like this. So as you can see, it's a little bit quicker. Probably shouldn't show those servers. Well, I did it. All right. I guess I'll be packing my things after this.
It's fine.
All right. So yeah, those are some of the new UI changes. Give us skill trees. I agree, 200%.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going around here. Also,
basically, if that one feels nice. I think we can actually push it for our real ones, but we'll see.
Okay. So right now, I haven't actually been to this spot before, so I don't know where I'm going. Are you fighting?
No.
Are you around enemies?
I'm just killing off deer right now.
Why are you killing off deer? This is supposed to.
Can we bring it back to full screen for a bit, Lyko?
Lyko, full screen, brah, full screen. Lyko.
Did he pass out?
I think he's no full screen, Lyko.
Full screen, baby.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's asking about the chat filters. We talked about it earlier. Essentially, there is a filter we use, which is an API.
Yeah.
That is already, that has its own issues.
Yeah, I'll say that one. So, for someone that just missed
this is the last time we'll repeat it, by the way.
Basically, it's with an API, and it has its own thing. We investigated it. We checked with other games that also use that API. They're having similar issues.
Where are the monsters?
Taking a look into that one.
Did they despawn the monsters?
Then, yeah. So, all right, the PlayStation, Xbox chat resets.
Yeah.
Right. So, I could say this. I don't think it'll give us away. So, me and him are in the same guild, and when they start talking in guild chat, it destroys my chat.
Yep.
And
you don't get to see our guild master basically rip into me every now and then for not doing anything.
It's kind of funny. Sometimes at the same time, it's like, dude, why? But yeah, that. I mean, we reported it. Let's see if we can get a fix for it. I don't think it's gonna be fixed this update.
No.
But it might come in the next one. But it's something I know they were looking into.
Yeah.
Right?
So it might be, might not be at this point. I can't find monsters. Where are the monsters? Did they activate no doors?
Or are you gonna say? I've already talked about the chat filter at that point. That's perfectly fine, right? Same thing with the Node War stuff. We've talked about it. Oftentimes we know that there's an issue. Give us Guardian. Do you really want to play Guardian?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
I'm waiting for Guardian. But she won't be coming this update. I don't know when she's going to be coming.
Yeah.
But when she does, you can stay tuned to our streams and find out first.
Really? Right?
Be here or be square.
Europe issues are like I mean, it's the same thing what we always say. Try my best on that one. Loot scroll stuff, same thing.
I'm gonna go to a different spot because I can't find anything.
Yeah, Mixer's lonely. Happens. We see your stuff. PvE servers, man.
We've talked about this. Oh, the Korean death screen issue actually might be getting fixed this update.
Okay, so it's not just that it's in Korean; it's also that there's no respawn options.
Yep.
Right. So I believe that's going to get fixed in this update. If not, again, hit us up for that one. Right. What is a loot scroll issue? It's not that there's a loot scroll issue.
The issue is when they pop the loot scrolls and then those 10-minute server lags happen.
Yeah.
And
it gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's the issue there.
Yeah.
Someone said, oh, where is it? It popped up. It was after Chengatome is no. Okay. Recommended AP for each zone. If we could switch to my screen. The recommended AP DP for this area in specific, like, oh, there we go. The recommended AP DP is not that high. 140 for Tashira. There's a bunch of life skill stuff there. There's Drieghan stuff. The highest one is probably Shuriken Necropolis, which is 210, which is about the same as Pilaku. So if you can farm Pilaku, you can farm here. There's obviously more monsters. That's a zone you shouldn't be seeing right now. I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
Language.
But yeah, there's a couple new zones. There's this one, Shuriken. There is the Blood Wolves, which is where I am now, which is 190, which is the same as Bassi. And then there is Tashira, which is 140. Those are the zones.
So plebs like me. Right?
Yeah. Plebs like you.
Someone was asking
The biggest
about.
pleb.
I am a big pleb.
You are.
Someone was asking me for, or not asking me, asking us about any news about Bartelli.
So like extra logs and stuff. Not yet. It's something that I can bring up. I don't know when I'll be bringing it up, but we can bring it up after the stream.
Yep. Okay. Anything else? Blood Wolves, good money.
It would be if I had pets that could be fed. Show me.
Do you not? Are you picking it up yourself?
Yeah.
Didn't you just call me a pleb?
I didn't feed my pets, man. Someone called PETA. Animal cruelty. I didn't feed my pets.
EU servers, I'm not sure like what's going on with that. We're fighting for more. This is not an April Fool's joke. Absolutely true. And that is not an April Fool's joke.
I was gonna say this is an April Fool's joke. Really,
accuracy thing we've already talked about.
Yeah, the accuracy thing. But this is me playing actually in Valencia.
There you go.
I was gonna say, welcome to Zerk Life.
Oh man.
Zerk Life.
Boss timer on the world map.
So put the times
Yeah.
in there. It would make it a lot more difficult for us to change the times.
Yeah.
Especially with things like this. It's not a bad idea. We have in the news section there is a version there. I don't mind it. I don't know if
Lyko, if you're lying to me, I'm actually going to kill you. Right?
I could probably test it.
You want it? Is it gonna work?
No, it's because I'm a GM.
Yeah.
I just thought about that.
Yeah.
Hold up. All right.
Yeah.
Calm expectations, people.
Calm expectations.
I just remember that
Might
GMs are immune to all filters.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to talk about the maintenance period?
Maintenance period. What's happening? From North for NA, NA times for PT anyways, it's 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. March 31st, 11 p.m. all the way to April 1st. EU April 1st, 7 a.m. And for anyone who's joining us from Asia, April 1st, 2 p.m. GMT. Yep, right?
You know,
and for EU, it's UTC +1.
Yeah, GTC +1. For those who don't know, the reason why I switched to UTC +1 is because everyone already has their formula for working out their time from the times we show. So to make it easier for everyone, we just bumped our time up by +1.
Pretty much.
Also, if you're wondering why the Zerk plays so bad, I have no movement speed. I have no real attack speed. And I cannot control my character when it's this slow. It's kind of difficult. Who'd have thunk it? Enhancing and putting crystals is important. Who'd have thought it? What do I get from this guy?
I don't know if there's gonna be new costumes in, but
There usually is.
yeah. I don't know what pops up. Can't get the free classic outfit from the event. No idea why, but it's not available for me. Have you done the other quest?
You don't need to do all the quests.
You need to start it.
Oh, you need to
the
start it?
initial start.
Oh, yeah. So if you can't do any of the other quests, make sure you accept the quest from the Black Spirit,
Yeah.
and then you should be okay.
Yeah, do that first, then go from there. And where do I go? Right, walk animations. I'm gonna say never at this point. I don't know. I want the walk animation, but yeah. Right. Then anything else? Scallywag title has not been sent yet.
It was sent.
It should have been sent via in-game mail. If it hasn't, hit me up on Discord. Someone needs to get smacked. There's new accessories. Yes, we've talked about that one. Katsuvariak has one. You can get some from random drops as well, like the belt.
Okingrad's belt
Yeah.
gives DP instead of AP.
It has AP, but it gives DP.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a full DP meme.
Yeah.
But it gives you +5 and it gives you a little bit of evasion, I believe.
Yeah. I don't think Rulipe's Adventure Log is going to be in with this. That's not okay. Right?
Rudipi's Adventure Log comes
Yeah.
after Drieghan. It came much later.
Yeah.
I will be bringing it up, the Adventure Log stuff,
Yeah.
and seeing if we can get some more after this stream, because it's about time. I've almost finished Chapter 10
Right.
because I'm lazy. You haven't even started Chapter 1?
I have. I've done one of them.
Did you get the +1 sheet AP yet?
Let's say yes.
That's a no.
In terms of... Right, there's some other stuff going on. No new rings? There's a ring. I've talked about the ring.
Wait, there's a ring?
There.
What's the ring?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. The Eye of Ruins ring is the Katsuvariak. It's basically similar to Crescent's,
Yeah.
but you get
HP
HP up as well when you enhance it.
Does it go live tomorrow? Yes, it does. New region drops tomorrow, right? Yep. I know it sounds like an April Fool's joke with the whole April 1st thing, but nah.
So.
Then
Hey guys, look what we're playing right now. We're just testing it live for you. No, it is real. It is coming.
font size. It's something that I mentioned quite a bit in terms of like
The scaling is a
scaling
bit
and
broken.
whatnot. It's kind of wonky. That's gonna be kind of tough. How much HP does it give? I'd have to look into it. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think it's 125 a
Okay.
tet. You can
Yeah.
check on the marketplace. It's probably in the marketplace right now. You can open your window because you're
Okay.
not on the screen.
Yeah, that's fine. Give me 1 sec. Let me just take a look.
Oh, these? I
No,
forget-
because it has to be registered first. It's not registered.
Oh, okay.
It hasn't registered in yet.
The details weren't the details on the GM notes. Didn't you make
I made the card for Lieber.
Oh, but you
Lieber
didn't.
and Dragon Slayer, but I didn't make one for the ring because there wasn't enough information.
Yes.
That's too much detail that you guys don't need to really know about. Did I just read give Mil a bigger cannons?
You
Cannons are only for Zerg. Save that one. Red Battlefield AFK. Red Battlefield stuff, right? So I've been talking to quite a few people about this. There was one that I don't know if I'm allowed to mention his name. Someone had reported, and it's an issue. Not with the AFK stuff. The AFK stuff is an issue, and that's something we're still working into. Someone found an exploit, and they found it on console, and they're trying to get that fixed. I hope by this update.
Yeah.
Right? I won't explain what that exploit is, but yeah.
No, you shouldn't. You
Yeah,
shouldn't have even
I'm not-
mentioned there's an exploit because now people are gonna go looking for it.
Go nuts. Because it's in there, right?
Go enjoy yourself.
Yeah. AFK stuff. We've thought about timers and stuff, and that's something that's being actively discussed. But
There is a timer right now. The problem is
No. I know what you mean. like there is a timer, but there's things that we're discussing to add on to that,
Yeah.
right? The priority lies with getting everything else up and running, though. And
It's
that's the
definitely
unfortunate thing.
something that is being explored and being looked into, but there are bigger priorities right now, as many of you have said.
Yeah.
Also, for those who are saying like, oh, you should fix the lag before thinking about it, this was developed and pretty not ready to go, but in the final stages before probably around crossplay.
Yeah.
I want to say. So we've been testing this for quite some time.
There are some other issues that came up though. Cron wheels are not in skill tree, no, but with the guild skill tree,
There is
that looks cool. So there's hope, right? There's genuine hope. I'm just going through this one-person message with all the different questions. Changing our UI, I don't think that's gonna happen. Zooming out the camera further away, it's pretty far out already. I don't think it's gonna go further than that.
As much as it would be nice to, it
Yeah.
does bring its own issues.
Right.
So I know that a lot of people have requested this before, and it used to be one of the bigger requests before we put it to where it is now. There is issues with like how much you can render and a whole bunch of technical stuff that comes with this part.
Right.
So it's a little bit difficult to just extend it back because there's a chance it'll just ruin performance. So we can look into it, but there is no real idea right now.
Yeah. How do you pronounce?
I need to figure this
That's
out.
a weird question. Khatum maneuver. How do you pronounce them?
Khatum maneuver.
Yeah.
Uh,
Some people pronounce it Nuve, right?
Nuve.
So, Luke sensitivity stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's actually one thing I want to mention. Like, I know you guys got a lot of questions going on. There's one thing I want to mention is that someone made a really cool 2 videos actually.
Yep, one on Ackman, one on Histria.
Yeah, one on Ackman, one on Histria, and they're legitimate videos. Let's see if I can get them out on Discord. I don't know if I can do it otherwise.
I mean, give him a shout out now.
Lord X. Lord X is awesome. Got a lot of it. And he goes through the different rooms and explains it. What's really cool about this video, and I'm really excited to see this, is that it's console specific.
Yeah.
It's legitimately console specific. It's not like, do I have to reorient and figure out what to do from PC? No, it's there. I highly recommend watching his stuff. His videos are awesome. He also has he has a cadence in his voice that makes it really easy to listen to him.
Yeah.
Right? That part's really cool. There's another one that I saw on Reddit, right? I forget his name. One sec. Let me see if I can find his name.
If it was on Reddit days ago, you got no chance.
No, it's anyways, his YouTube is Aimless ODub, and he has a really cool beginner's guide. He explains things quite well for people who don't know all the different intricacies of different things, right? And it's a beginner's guide. I love that people are making content for console. If you are making those kind of guides, or explaining different things, or even like feedback or criticisms, send them to me. I know there's a guy on Discord who's been sending me stuff about the Red Battlefield, about Node Wars, weirdly about Shy's base attack speed. These are all different people, but
Yeah.
Shy's base attack speed needs help according to Shy players. I'm not entirely sure about it.
Shine's broken. As in brokenly strong. She's OP. Please nerf Shy.
Okay.
Please remove the Florang.
Can you post the links to these vids and announcements on Discord? Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. And one thing that what's going on here?
Oh, it's alright. I can climb out.
One thing about those videos is that the information's top notch. I like it, right? The kind of information that they're laying out and the way that they're explaining, I really like it. I want people to actually give a look and give them more feedback. Like, hey, maybe you should mention this for new players, or well, you did this for new players. Can you do something for veteran players? Because they generally do know their stuff, and it's something I'll try and put in the announcements, right?
So yeah,
Should I bubble Sherna for that heresy about Shies? Yes, Shy way to hell. Yes.
bring it.
He bubbled me in the 3v3 so many times.
You got bullied by a shy. That's embarrassing.
He's shy way to hell, man.
Bullied.
AC/DC made a song about that.
Talking about history and Ackman,
Yeah.
we didn't get much feedback after the change, apart from
There-
it seems all right.
There's someone in here who's saying that like there needs to be more. You can't just do some stuff. You need to do more work on it. And for that person, I genuinely forget the name. Let me know, right? Like put it in the comments.
Like from what we've seen, trash loot and general chances of getting drops is around even
Yeah.
to what it was before the change.
Mm.
So if there's any actual in deep feedback other than just like give all the mobs back, because that's not gonna happen probably, it would be really appreciated. I was talking to quite a few people yesterday about Histria,
Yeah.
and a lot of people say that Histria seems like really good now.
Yeah.
The only thing they say is what we said before, which is Ackman moved the mobs into the hallways and
Yeah.
stuff.
Hallway stuff. Look, but there's
There's reasons.
reasons. Yeah. Someone on Twitch, 30 pieces of silver. Can you hit me up on Discord? Because he mentioned something that actually might help us, right? So, can you message me on Discord and just find me through the announcements and whatnot and go from there?
That's a giant dog turd. Look at it. It's a giant rocky dog turd.
You're a CM.
Good point.
The update does come out tomorrow. Give all the maps back.
No.
Nah, they need to be worked. So with the, that's gonna be taken out of context. So with the 40% thing, like I've said before, and I've said this multiple times, it's not the final step, right? There are things to be going on from that and moving forward from there. Nerf Voltaic Pulse, and I really don't want to. It's awesome.
You don't even play Witch anymore, man.
I do.
You abandon. Yeah, you use it for fishing,
Yeah.
for farming,
Yeah.
for cooking.
Yeah. But like if you want to gather like wolves meat, Voltaic Pulse is really good. You follow that up with a thunderstorm? Killed.
You know what? You know what's even better?
Mm.
Going to the newbie area and just following noobs around who are killing it, so then you don't use your own durability.
You're a terrible person.
Well, they can't pick it up. They got no tools.
You're a terrible human being for that.
I've basically been anyone who spawns when I'm gathering meat. I've just been kind of stalking them and just waiting for them to kill the wolves. Because if I kill them, I'm ruining their like how quick they can get through the zone as well.
Yeah.
So it's not all selfish. There's a selfless reason for this. I just follow them around. They kill it. I butcher it.
You making a selfless reason doesn't mean that you're doing it for that reason.
That's the reason, bro.
Going back to chat. If you're a sailboat, no.
It'll come when Magoria and other things
Yeah.
come with the Great Sea content.
Shire Bomb's not in this update. Not, I don't think in the next one either.
I
don't know
think
when
it's
that's
still in testing on
Yeah.
Global Lab right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it has actually reached any live service.
There are things happening. There are no other stuff. Yeah, I talked about that. Sail hide option for boats. Man, I've been killing for this thing now. So have you, right? We've had new options put in, which is like hide other characters' names, hide your own name, which thank God that was a thing. What was the other one? Hide other characters' effects.
Oh wait, I forgot to activate those.
Right? You can hide other characters' effects, which is cool.
Yeah.
Right? This is good stuff. Very happy about it. Life skill mastery, not in. Guild kills not showing. Know about it. Looking into that one. There was one I was going to talk about. Good Lord, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
No, I want that setting turned off.
The Fierce Sailboat is listed again?
Oh, it just comes in and out. It depends on how how the local team feel about having.
The string?
Yeah. It really depends on how they feel.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's a local string issue. I don't think you're able to do that regardless, right? The hide other characters thing where people are saying that it's not working. With this update, that threshold has gone lower.
Yeah,
right?
much lower.
Yeah.
Significantly lower.
So let's play that one out and see how it goes. Elite Weapon Man, I already talked to you about that one, right? Trash loot, price buff. Price buff?
So the idea is there's less mobs, so therefore we're going to bump up the trash values. I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't.
A
yeah.
lot of spots have actually stabilized and are very similar to what they were before.
Mm.
There are a few that still need reworking. I would say Gahaz is definitely in there because, man, Gahaz is barren. It feels really barren. It's good for, I say good. It's all right for Musas and Mehwas who have very good mobility. But for low mobility classes, it's a rough state of affairs. I haven't found an actual spot in Gahaz, but then I kind of stopped farming there. So
Gaz is in one of our with the mob reduction stuff. That is going to be one of the next focuses once everything else is cleared out.
Yeah, once History Ackman kind of stabilized, that's going to be one of the spots that they're looking into. Polis has quite a few good spots. You just have to.
Bassi has some good spots too.
Bassi has a really good spot that I see nobody ever in, or I see people go in and out of. Yeah. And it's like, man, why are you leaving? You can just rotate between these 3 spots. And
PC got a trash loot price increase.
Oh, that one. Yeah. No, not yet.
Yeah.
It's too advanced. I know that one. I thought it was a specific one. Yeah, not yet.
Is there a way to what was it?
Bassi has like quite a few good spots, but the spot I use, dude, it's like ridiculously good.
People are asking you to PM their your Bassi rotation.
No, because then you're going to be in my face. You're going to be all up in my grills.
Look at Mixer so we don't need to spam. Return grass beetle spawns.
Grass beetles still have 100 million spawns, man.
Yeah, there's still too many.
All right, I'm gonna put this down.
They're like rabbits. Then guild. Please address declared guild kills. No, I've already talked about that. Computer crafting. No.
Okay. Lego main cam. Throw up the coupon code. Why
Can
not?
you buff the grass beetles? Nah. If I did, it'd be like Kazarka levels. If I could, that'd be sweet. Oh, that would have been sweet for April Fools.
Okay.
That would have been legitimately sweet for April Fools. Oh man. Right.
Kazarka level.
The ranking thing. Okay, so rankings with PS4. No, that's.
It's a cert issue.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, we had a discussion about this morning actually before we started streaming with one of the lead developers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that's the coupon code for both Xbox and PlayStation. If you're from PC, I'm very sorry. If you're from mobile, why? But
also, if it doesn't work, try changing the E and the I around in Drieghan.
All right.
The amount of times during, because if you don't know, I wrote the GM notes, the patch notes, and we did it together.
Yeah.
We spelled Drieghan wrong every time.
Not every time.
I spelt it wrong every time.
I accidentally copy and pasted the right one.
So the tomes are not in. People talking about adventurous tomes. Tomes are not in, so there's no Chenga tome.
Tomes are not
right
in.
Now.
Guardian, I'm counting on it. Keep counting. Cofferstones, no. Guardian, I'm hoping eventually, right? Where can we fish for grunts? It's grunts. I know. It's an issue.
0.
Code works. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so with the grants, where do we get the grants? You gotta level up fishing, man. You gotta level up fishing. It's one of those life skills that's just... Its profit is easy.
Yeah.
You level up fishing, either AFK or active, and you can just leave it there. You can do the AFK fishing, which is what I tend to do.
Right.
Also, hotspot fishing is very profitable. So yeah, there is... Level up your fishing, guys. It's a very useful life skill when you just want to chill.
Thank you for the code. Got a sharp. Good stuff. Better than what I got before. People do give grunt locations, which is nice. Also, just want to say this out there, right? There was that, how do you pronounce his name? Luef? In Korean, it's like Ruef, right? So, like, with Ruef, it's like, he had a mission where it's like, please bring him the everlasting herb or whatever.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Right? And I was like, sweet. I know where to go for this, right? Because there's a spot in Florin where you go. When I went.
Everyone and their moms were there?
And we're fighting.
Yeah.
So I went in with my Shy, who's under 49. Picked it, left.
So
it was awesome.
So one of the things as well, don't forget, you don't have to run these immediately.
There's a period.
They go until the end of April.
Yeah.
You can go get them now.
Each quest has their own event period.
Yeah.
They're off by a day.
Yes.
Basically.
So I think they start closing on the 18th of April, something like that. So you do have time, especially with the Glimmering Fairy ones. If you AFK fish, you get quite a few petals.
Yep.
So yeah.
And for people who are always AFK fishing in Velia, you'll get less than if you AFK fish elsewhere.
Yep. And the reason for this is that the spot is exhausted. What exhausted means is it takes longer for you to pull up a fish. It doesn't mean there are no fish. It just means that by the time something bites your rod, you probably waited a lot longer than if you were fishing, let's say, Loopy Tree Forest or Tooth Fairy Cabin.
If you AFK fish by Kazarka, you might be okay.
Nah, the mobs attack you. I've tried that.
Sad.
Yeah. There was an issue very early on where the pool where Kazarka spawns, the fish in there were actually Drieghan fish, so you couldn't sell them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were tagged as Drieghan. There is a quest line in Drieghan.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you started from the Black Spirit.
I don't know the full details behind that one, though. Already mentioned crafting. Already mentioned about RBF stuff. Questline, talked about it. Right. Where'd it go?
Sorceress Nightmare rarely hits opponents. It does hit, if I remember correctly.
Which one?
The Sorceress skill. Some people are saying that it's not hitting targets.
Which one? Which source skill?
Shadow
Eruption?
I want to believe.
That's something we need to look into.
More on the class changes. Oh! No, it's not that one. It's not that one. No. All right, let's see. All right, so some people want more details. I'm not going to give all the details because...
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So Valkyrie's getting fixes. Mystic is getting fixes. It's a lot of fixes. Ninja is getting all evasion rate nerfs on Smokescreen. A couple of half buffs. A couple of big nerfs. There's a lot of nerfs to evasion on ninjas. Yeah. Kunoichi is getting the same love. I don't know if I could say it's same love, but it's getting the same treatment. Also, a couple of buffs to the chain crash. Musa, a couple of animation fixes actually to make combos easier to do. Mehwa's getting some minor fixes. Striker is being deleted from the game.
I like Striker.
I don't. So Striker is getting two fixes. One with the martial shards being consumed when using Crouching Wolf to flash step when 2 shards. It's a very specific circumstance. Why didn't I just write in specific circumstances? And also the combat switching on Striker may be fixed. And Sorceress is getting a fix to Engulfing Shadow. Basically where it would activate without the dashing motion when the skill was used. That's certain range skills. And Tamer's getting... I don't know if this is a buff, but the pushes are being modified.
Yeah.
So they're being reduced a little bit.
One of the other things that we saw from the last update was the Black Spirit Rage skills for all the different percentages. And for Sork, some of the inputs are really weird. They're kind of wonky.
Yeah.
You got to lock certain skills to be able to use them. But
also, the 100% accuracy, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
100% accuracy, there's a lot of skills.
That's going to be pretty intense.
So when I saw it, I literally cried because Berserker has the most skills that have changed.
Yeah.
But the Echo Spirits and the Dragon from Mystic and Striker both get a 50% reduction in accuracy. So instead of being 100%, they're going to be 50%. All right. So why does PA hate damage reduction? We don't hate damage reduction. We hate Valkyrie.
We do.
We hate Dark Knight. Apparently we hate Zerk. Rip.
That was coming.
It kills me every time. But no, we don't hate damage reduction. I think they're trying to readjust the way that it works. with evasion, with the 100% accuracy nerfs, it's kind of a step towards making evasion a bit more viable.
Right.
Which is one of the reasons I believe.
Smomy's gonna be a god.
Yeah, so basically 100% accuracy basically deleted evasion. So this way it makes evasion a little bit better. Damage reduction is still superior if that's how you feel. But yeah. Downtime, the
4 hours.
4 hours. It's going to be 4 hours. Can we post the patch notes after? We cannot post the patch notes because there's still possible changes. There is a possibility. So this is the thing. When we read the patch notes, there is a possibility that things will be taken out.
Yeah.
Or things may be put in. It's pretty confirmed, but there are sometimes last-minute changes that kind of sneak under the radar of everyone. And you go talk to random Joe blogs, and he's like, "Yeah, I put that in the build," and you're like, "Wait, what? Why didn't you write it down?" It's like, I was busy.
Yeah.
Nyet.
Remove cover me when
But
riding
Kafras
horse.
100% is not coming in. Kafras 100% will never come in. Actually, I don't know, but it's not coming in this time.
Yeah.
Chrome meals cannot come in before Underwater Gathering because you need it for the seafood meal, and you can't piecemeal them because they are lumped together in one content batch. So yeah. Isn't that impossible? So it's not that there are some things that can come under the radar. It's not that we don't have them in the build.
When you say under the radar, you mean we're sneaking it in.
I don't mean we're sneaking it in. I mean, it was in the build, but we didn't find the detail on it until much later. And there's also things that we can do and push a little bit of extra stuff. So I don't know. But yeah.
Anything.
We need. So when do we get Underwater Gathering? Underwater Gathering will come with Magoria. So basically, the way it goes is Magoria and Drieghan both have things that connect to each other.
Right.
So drafts is one for some reason. I've complained about this. And Cron Meals is another. So both of those kind of tie together with both Drieghan and Magoria. So we have to wait for both to come. I know it sucks. I've been trying. Oh, the Whom crystals are in, right? It was in the gem note.
Yeah, it's in the gem note.
It's in the gem note. See, someone said, what about just the giant draft? Right? Just giant draft is really difficult. You can't separate content that's batched together. Or you can, but then there's chances that you're going to make a mistake later on, I guess.
It'll spike.
But yeah.
Like can't get into too much. Magoria is far away. I'm not sure actually. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. When will more servers come for Europe? So with Europe, it's something that I've been pushing. It's possibly coming. We're not sure when. But it's something that I've asked for quite a lot because during normal gameplay times, it's busy, right? Everything is crowded. I think Ovia hits overrun.
Different terms now.
Crowded, popular.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, but when Node Wars hits, everyone moves off the one servers into, and there's not enough flow servers.
Right.
So hopefully we can get some more in. I've been asking and asking and asking, so I will keep asking for you. Yeah.
Hopefully you get some love. Man, we answered that question so many times. Mouse and key compatibility.
Stop moaning in my ear, please. I mean, if you like it.
If you like it, you like it.
Why should I stop? Succession, don't know when that's coming in.
Don't know.
Imperial Cooking.
The reworks.
So the Imperial Cooking and Alchemy stuff.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, it was absolutely broken.
Yeah.
It would make it the single most profitable thing in the game if it released right now. So I believe it's not coming for a while. So yeah, not sure. PS4 Node War fix. I mean, we've talked about it. It's a really difficult issue because I don't want to say we don't know because it's been investigated and I'm not in the developers' heads.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the same code works fine for Europe and Asia, for Europe and Asia PlayStation 4 versions, it's the same code across all 3 versions.
Mm-hmm.
So it should work. It doesn't, and it's been hard to replicate.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having tools inserted, hopefully this time round, to see if we can debug it, but we don't know anything about that.
Looking into that one.
Sherner's Beard 2020. It's getting shaved off this week.
Legitimately?
Yeah.
You grow a
The
beard.
Afaru thing is PC. We're console.
Yeah.
Zareza. So we don't know. Oh. Yeah.
Alright,
I think the beard's gonna go again. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Leave the stubble. No. What is the PlayStation Node War issue for those on Mixer? The PlayStation Node War issue is that forts and I believe barricades can be damaged, but it depends. Forts can only be hit with certainty with 100% accuracy skills. However, this doesn't affect everyone on PlayStation. And there's things that are being done by guilds to make it so when the fort disappears, if you run away and then run back in,
Right.
it comes back. So there's a few weird issues with it that, you know, we're trying to look into. We've had a lot of videos of the stuff, so we keep reporting it. Lag is an issue for everyone. Part of the optimization process is to try and make it so that the game is more stable to be able to modify those things. So we will see.
But again, one thing at a time. Gilgamesh on YouTube. Let me look into it. That one.
Which one? Well, this one?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think it
No,
will.
it would. So the question is, will Hedgehog give 2 drops if you get an ogre? I mean, chances of you getting that, we don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing. But Hedgehog will not affect item drops, which is why you don't get 2 hards and 2 sharps.
For Miscontagious on Mixer, when you hide your name, we can't see our RBF score nor PvP flag. Something I was not aware of. I'm going to have to look at that.
No, you can't at all. Yeah.
You can, right? It's completely swipe?
You have to turn it back on.
Okay.
But I think if someone you can change a setting so that when someone attacks you, it shows their name.
Have to take a look at that one.
But I think if you flag up and you have that option selected, it shows their name. I'd need to double check because I just turned it off. If someone hits me, I generally,
Patch notes drop on the day of the update, probably like at the end of maintenance usually.
Yeah, the end of maintenance. Is there a way to just hide your name and keep the health bar? Not yet. Yeah. It's something that we're gonna ask. Basically, these settings actually came out of nowhere for us. It was just like one morning we come in, hey guys, there's going to be an update. There's going to be an update that's been pushed. It's going to hide names and damage indicators and stuff like that. So it was good. Someone's asking about the auto inventory sort. It is not a bug. It is a feature. What was happening? I'll explain this because what was happening was the auto sorting algorithm, the program, the commands were running constantly. That's why when you sold something, it would automatically move everything up one slot. Right. It was constantly going. This caused a rather large CPU draw. So what they did is they changed it so that it will only proc when you restart a window.
Right.
So now if you're changing your inventory or selling items, instead of items moving up the list, it will just show an empty box. This is better for selling items so that something that you want to keep doesn't move into that slot.
Okay.
If you sell from your inventory, if you sell from the sell window, it's not going to affect that. Equipping gear, I no longer have to fight with my silver embroidered fishing gear.
Yeah.
So I like that. But this change is intended. It is not a bug. It is a feature. It is part of the spec. But no, legitimately, it's what we did.
Okay. Yeah, it is part of the spec at this point. But someone just said the event box gives a guardian skin. I'm gonna say no, but which specific box are you talking about?
The costume box at the end of this Pearl event.
The classic outfit.
You could save the box.
You could save it. Yeah.
I shouldn't say that, but you can.
You can.
You can.
You can save the books.
40% mob
All-Star.
buff, mob nerf is going to affect Drieghan as well. It's going to be for every update from here. It has been looked into. The guy was working on this before the History of Ackman changes.
Mr. Inferno, Manos tools are not in. You can use a Manos hope for
No.
No, I'm saying I know what you mean. But no, Manos Steel Hoe and Doster Steel Hoe are not in. Doster Hoes are in. It's gonna be a lot more difficult, but I believe in you, Inferno.
Yeah.
Right.
Believe in my Minesweeper skills. Because back in the day, between beta 1 and 2 and between beta 2 and launch, played competitive Minesweeper with people on Discord, kicked all the butts.
My computer broke when I actually hit a bomb. Someone was asking about the Discord. What's our Discord link?
Discord.gg/playblackdesert.
Yep, or go to the website and stuff and find us there.
Yeah.
Or you can just hit up the forums. The forums have been super helpful in getting certain things out. We first got the report about one of the first few places we got the report about the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And the horse was an issue.
There's an issue with not getting the right amount of experience from the Camisylvia quests in Florin. That's a new bug. This is not the place to report bugs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Legitimately, thank you.
We'll go talk about it. Who drops Lieber? Lieber. There is a boss scroll for Lieber, and he drops his gloves, just like Beggs drops his gloves. It's actually a good question. I know that was the most sarcastic answer I could have come up with, and the way I said it. But legitimately, Lieber is a boss scroll similar to Beg, and he drops his gloves in the same way. People are saying, why would you want to craft Capotea? The reason you craft Capotea, I shouldn't talk about this because we don't have it, but the reason you craft it is that you will always have a tri-level backup. Some people in Black Desert, console specifically, YOLO their upgrades.
Yep.
They don't really enhance with the idea of having backups. Backups are important. Don't just pray. I know rouletting is a thing, but this is different.
Yeah.
When you enhance something, make sure you have something to replace it. So if I ever go for my Tet Ogering, because I got my try on the weekend, if I ever go for Tet Ogering, I will buy another try or I will make another try. That's generally the suggestion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But as someone has mentioned already,
Shano always grabs the pillow toward the end of the stream.
Yeah. That was not what I was talking about, but we don't have computer crafting yet. What else is there?
My chat. I accidentally opened something on my phone and my chat just
died out.
It just disappeared.
Yeah.
Try to reload that bad boy. So many tabs open.
All right. So any chance of getting blank in this year?
The chances. Let me roll my Magic 8 ball. Chances are good.
Chances are good, right? Let's see how it goes from there.
We don't have the information to give to you.
Yeah.
If it's on the first half roadmap, chances are it will be coming within the first half.
But when it comes, it comes.
If there is a delay, we did promise that we would tell people.
Yeah.
So hopefully that sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be. I want there to be more communication that way.
So, okay, here's the thing. This is a question that keeps popping up and people keep talking about it. Can you make an Xbox Arsha and a PlayStation 4 Arsha channel? Right. The thing about the Arsha channel is it's designed to be PvP focused. If you can't hang there, you either take a hit or you move somewhere else. Arsha is the one channel that I will fight till my grave to keep crossplay. Because I know that PlayStation 4 players are getting bullied out of spots.
Right.
The thing is, you're going to get there at some point. Those players are going to move to other areas, especially with Drieghan coming, especially with other regions opening up. The competition is what it's about for Arsha. You're fighting over that extra drop chance. If you can't hang there, you either move spot. Don't try to farm Ackman in history if you know you're going to get bullied.
Yeah.
There are spots where you can make not similar money, but you could boost yourself up more.
Right. That's fair.
So yeah, it's the one it's the one server that embodies the competitive spirit of keeping PlayStation 4 and Xbox together. Yes, there is a slight advantage in that Xbox players have been playing more than PlayStation players, but there are PlayStation players out there who are equally geared.
Right.
Not everyone in your spot is someone who has been playing hardcore for the whole time Xbox has been alive.
Right.
That's something that people need to get out of the mindset. Not everyone you see from Xbox is geared to the eyeballs. Yeah. There is variation.
Absolutely.
If you're getting wrecked by someone, chances are they're just more experienced in combat than you. They might be more geared. Yeah. That is a possibility. But there is a chance that you are getting bullied because you're just not as used to your class as you think you are. There's a lot of reasons. Yeah. This is the problem. Bringing this down into balance, actually, this is one of the problems whenever we discuss balance.
Yeah.
Is skill level and skill cap and all that plays a big effect. Gear plays the obviously large effect, but skill level, like the level of your personal gameplay, does also have a huge effect.
Shirna being savage today.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man hit a try and now is a PvPer. I still don't PvP. I use that try to farm.
Why does the stream logo only... Damn it.
Did we not activate the... It's supposed to... Okay.
It's Xbox and PS4.
There you go. There you go. Look, it works. It works.
Oh, it changes. It changes.
Works.
Okay,
It changes.
Okay, cool. Right? It just goes back and back, right?
Okay, someone said, my girlfriend is pregnant with our first kid. Should I save money? Yes. I don't know where that's gone, but save your money, man. Like, if... I'm going to get killed. But seriously, man, like, there are priorities in life. I don't want you to ruin your life.
Save it for a kid.
Save it for a kid. Yeah. If you're having a kid, man, yeah. If you have finances, sure, spend a little bit, but like don't be a dad. Someone said sell the wife. Hey.
Duh.
No, 100% agree. Sell the wife, sell the kids. No.
Nah, be a father.
Yeah. There's more important things to life.
Don't live the hobo life like I do. I'm not the best example.
Well, you don't have kids.
If I have kids and I continue on with my lifestyle,
they'll be growing up in cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
At least they'll have a roof over their head.
They need a smaller box.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to buy big furniture. You could just buy like a little box. You could just go to like the marts and get like a little ramen box and put them in that.
This is not a bad idea.
Because is it Norway that does that? When you get a new kid, they give you a box full of baby stuff, and you're supposed to actually put the baby to sleep in the box. Yeah.
I believe it's Norway. Sorry, as soon as you said like, does Norway do that? I was like, they don't give ramen, man.
Anyway, man. Off topic.
Sorry, man.
We're so prone to doing.
Life advice from Sherna. Yep. Right. And then...
Kids cost more to feed than your in-game pets. That's questionable. If you put your pets to agile.
What if you put your babies to agile?
Group setting. Just like group setting your kids. I got twins, man. I just group setting them and set them to patient, to cautious.
If parenting was that easy.
Someone said, why is Sherna slowly turning into a Korean teenager? Right. If you could find a Korean teenager that grows this level of stubble.
Yeah.
That's dope. But the hair is because I've been too lazy to go get my hair cut. The wife was away this weekend.
Yeah.
She went down to her parents' house.
Yeah.
With the kids. Man, anyone out there who is married knows that time is the time you sit in your pajamas and just play video games 24/7.
Fair enough.
Which is also why I look tired, because I didn't sleep this weekend.
Sorry, I know we're off topic, but I'll take another off topic question at this point. Holy crap, it's married.
I know. Someone out there is stupid enough to love this face.
Someone was like, yeah, I just saw it again. Bed situation update. Right. The bed frame came in. The mattress came in. I also have bedsheet covers. It's amazing. I have too. Have you ever had this issue? I have too many pillows that they don't fit on the bed anymore, and I don't know what to do with that.
That's a girl problem.
I have 3 pillows and a bunch of other pillows. I don't know why. I've accumulated pillows, but I did it when I was living like a hobo. So.
All right, so someone here, like this is the kind of comment that kind of just kills things. Like, you know, the game, knowing about the game lagging. We play the game.
Yeah.
We know the lag. We report the lag. We do stuff. Servers got a update last night, about 12 hours ago now, actually, which should have mitigated some of the more severe lag spikes. We know. We know that there is issues because we play the game. I don't know why people think that we don't.
I don't know why people think I have anime waifu body pillows. I don't have those. I genuinely don't. I have a Scar plushie.
I know you do.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Scar is your favorite character.
It's legitimate. Right?
But seriously, we know the lag. We do play. Your reports do help because we get to see it from your perspective and not just ours. Because we cannot play. I mean, we could. Yeah. We'll die. We cannot play at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And that is when these issues seem to be happening. So the videos that we've had, the reports have all been great. We've also been seeing them when we're awake. Yeah. Especially this weekend.
And those are things that we can do.
Yeah. Yep. So then we report it. We've showed it. Yeah. The server team have been doing their part. We have to wait for other servers to do their part. So we're trying to do our part as much as we can. But it's a collaborative effort.
As I've said before, because I know that this was an issue when we did our last stream where we made it seem like, nah, man, it's them, not us. No, this is kind of like issues all around. What with the pandemic going around, there are a lot more people working at home from other services as well. And like we said earlier, it is a collaborative effort. We know that there's things on our side that we have to fix.
That we're working on.
Yeah, that we are working working on. But it's it now has to work in conjunction with other offices who have to fix things on their end as well, and we're going from there. So it's like lag issues. Yeah, it's something that we knew about and we talked about it. Same thing with orders and all these other things. I think one of those things where when someone starts talking about like, you guys don't play this game, so you don't know it. It's like, we do play this game. We do know about it. One of the things with the videos, right, and, photos and all these other things, is that it's easier for us to look at it and be like, okay, these are the specific variables that they're going through from their video at this time, and we can go through our DB to find it from there. Because when someone sends a ticket and just says, there's lag, it doesn't give us enough variables to kind of confirm, right? It gives us more variables than anything.
But the ones that have been happening recently, we have.
Yeah, so the lag reports recently. Yeah, the lag reports recently. The lag issues of late. Then yesterday's patch was supposed to help mitigate that. Hopefully, with tomorrow's update, some of the optimization efforts also go through with it, and we can go from there and see how it goes. We've talked about blue screens earlier in the stream. I'll say it again. Hopefully we get something out of this one. But until that kind of gets messed around with, it's going to be harder to bring Garmith in.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
So, yeah, we're working on other things. So potato mode is still being explored. The reason why it's hard is because it's going to sound really lame, but file size is one. Yeah. If you have a graphics slider, you probably to potatoify the graphics in a way which would actually work, you need lower res.
They're not asking models. Why isn't it being done. They're asking when, is like an update.
Still being worked on.
It's a continuous thing, but I think that got kind of put off. Like, not put off, but the lag thing hit first.
Yeah, the lag thing was something we could get now.
Yeah, and communicating with the other platforms and going from there.
I thought it was going to be like, why is it not as easy?
No.
It's a lot to do with models.
We talked about it. I kind of briefly touched on it when we talked about YouTube in the beginning. Yeah. Where YouTube only has to mess around with the output. I shouldn't say only. One of the major components of their fixes during this time is messing around with what the output converter is and how it gets put out. Steam also did something on their client side, not for games specifically, but on the client side, that allows users to throttle their internet speeds so that it's more consistent, so that it doesn't just get screwed. I don't think it's actually allowed for games to do that themselves, like to throttle your speed. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, it should be possible. I mean, you could do it.
No, within policies on console. I know on PC you can.
Oh, I don't know.
Right? So, because it messes with certain things. But because we're not only messing with an output factor, we're messing with other variables. That's why potato mode is taking a lot more time with it. But, yeah. Admit it, PS4 has been ignored?
No. PS4 has been the, like, more... I don't want to say this, but sod it. Yeah. PS4 has had more reports and more serious reports presented to, like, given and dealt with than Xbox has.
Yeah.
There is a lot of PlayStation reports that come in, and we push them. Yeah. We get Xbox ones, we push them, but they're coming in together, and we do focus on PlayStation 4 as well as Xbox. It's not like we just like, no, PlayStation could just do what it wants. Leave it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Those issues are being worked on, and whatever... Okay, here's the thing. Whatever we apply to Xbox will also apply to PlayStation. In terms of graphics, in terms of, like, optimization things. We're designing them for the weakest of the consoles.
Yeah.
And then we see how it goes throughout the family range.
Yeah. Do we need a video for it to be up? Nah, I mean, if you give me all the details, awesome. Like, again, I'm not going to, like, it's not that we ignore tickets that don't have videos, right? A video is helpful, but if you don't, just try to accurately describe it as much as you can.
Yeah.
I think more than often, there have been tickets that came in that said, rest in peace, Zerk, or rest in peace, Tamer, and that kind of stuff. And I was just like, this doesn't help much, right?
The Dragon Scale fossils, I don't know.
Yeah, Dragon Scale fossils. I've seen that question multiple times. I've been trying to think in my head. No. I don't think it's in, but I'm not sure, right? And that's the thing. Like, when I shouldn't say that. I don't think that it's a case of PS4 issues are prioritized, but what ended up happening was because their content was sped up a bit, right? More and more issues came out quickly.
Yeah.
Right? And it went from there. With Node Wars, yeah. Right? Anything else?
I mean, the Node Wars stuff we can only report
Yeah.
every day for a year.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, like, the one thing that I kind of wanted to do was, and I've talked to you about this, right? What if we started doing, like, different kinds of shifts so that we actually work during the peak time of NA? But that's going to kill, like, especially because of how our office is operating right now in terms of, like, certain people are working from home, certain people aren't, and, like, on certain days. Doing that's going to be a lot more tough, so let's see what we can do.
Also, we can't access the GM accounts in-game from home.
Yeah.
They have to be on a registered IP.
Yeah.
And they won't allow us to register
yeah.
at home.
So the thing with the GM accounts that we can't actually use them at home, we don't use them at home. It's not allowed.
Would it be possible to turn off crystal breaks? I can't really discuss this. It's something that has been considered.
We're looking into it.
Yeah.
Why
do you guys not have GM accounts active on every server? We do. We just...
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
We don't access it from home.
Yeah, we can't access it from home. But also, like, for Europe, especially, when we can get in the game to be on Europe, none of y'all are awake. It's
man.
The time we're in the office for Europe, for me and Trent, is like 2 a.m. all the way through till like 10, and it's the quietest time. Like, I've tried going in and tried talking to people. I'm like, hey guys, how's it going?
Radio silence.
And then it's just like, I've basically just
having on every server is going to be a little bit more, like, we have accounts everywhere, but
at the same time,
accessing at the same time is different.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta focus. Like, you've seen what happens when we enter chat.
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 messages and even when you just answer like the majority of them, people are still like, you're ignoring me. It's like, I can only type so fast, and when my keyboard is up on the screen, I can't see the chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something.
Someone was like, why don't you guys just make an EU office? Do you want to be CEO?
Sure. You want to be chief janitor?
Yep.
Yeah, sweet. Done. You can clean everything low. I can clean everything high.
Whoa. I'm chief of janitors. I only clean one area, man. I tell everyone else to clean for the rest of it. I clean one area. I'm here for the management. In terms of whatchamacallit, someone was, why don't you stream from home?
All right.
No, okay. I'll explain this. So, why don't we stream from our personal accounts? No. Right? Like,
don't need y'all flagging on me 24/7.
it's not that, but it's more like, how do I say this without? I'll say it. So, we have a pretty strict policy in terms of like sharing information, right? And which is why our personal accounts are monitored on our side to see that if we've said anything that, like, you know, hint, Drieghan's coming, right? You know what I mean?
They read through my chat. They're like, "Why did we hire this guy as a community manager?"
There is one of those things where it's like, I get scared because I talk trash.
Yeah,
I talk trash to people for no reason.
we both talk trash.
Yeah. Setting up a GM account at home is possible. Don't get me wrong. Like I like people are giving me like suggestions on how to do that. It is possible. I genuinely don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's
like you can. There are some things that you can do on that account, which we take security very seriously in this end, right? So, when we're in the office, we're all kind of like helping each other and stuff like that. But yeah. Right.
Are there there's GMs and CMs for Europe? That would be
primarily Lynx and Valterra.
Yeah, that's that their prime time is,
even though that they're situated in NA, because of time zone differences, they're able to work on that, right? But Trent, you're terrible on your witch. Yeah. You haven't seen me farm on the witch though. That's top notch, man. That's top tier.
You hold that triangle button like a pro. But yeah. Okay.
Sharna killed me at grass beetles.
100% I did. I kill everyone at grass beetles.
Do you actually? No. Have you actually walked up to people and smacked them?
I have actually tried to smack people,
Yeah.
but generally it's like low level people. It's like, oh, it's 49.
I've seen you try to take on someone on a boat. That was funny.
Talk about that. So, all right, I'll actually bring this up. I saw a group of people, and I was like, I could take them. They're in fishing gear.
Yeah.
So I equipped my armor and stuff. I'm wearing an outfit, so they can't see. I equipped my gear. And then I tried to giant leap from one boat to the other while flagged. Kind of misjudged the distance.
Didn't work out?
Didn't work out.
Yeah.
Ended up getting popped and lost a lot. Lost all my fish, actually. Jeez.
Someone was asking about, like, you know when they were saying, like, have a GM account at home? I saw the message. So the intention was, like, well, that way you can keep in touch with players outside of your office hours with EU, right? Which I can see that. But at the same time,
if it's outside of office hours,
it's rougher because
how like this is. I know it's a job that we try to be as active as possible. I was on Discord until 2:00 yesterday, between like
2 hour time,
2 hour time. I stayed up late, but it even though like we still play the game, it is still a job.
Yeah,
and you do need those de-stress times. Anyone who's had a job that you're working on stuff, or you've been in like hospitality or retail, you know that when you get home, you need to just take your shoes off, take your socks off, and scream at the top of your lungs curse words that will get you banned in most countries. Like it is still that, like, we do need that de-stress. I know, I don't know for you, but when I get home, if I try to go to sleep straight away, I can't.
Yep, I'm the same.
I need time to just de-stress out. And if we were doing like, waking up at like 3 a.m. to get on NA, which we've done before, we've done here, but it's physically and mentally exhausting.
Absolutely.
So it's rougher for us. It's something that we really do want to do.
But the other thing that I wanted to mention was, like, me playing the game on my personal account is stress relieving. You know,
Yeah.
it's nice until you start doing. I've told you this, Valencia Part 2.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Not a fan.
Having your camera at a certain angle to get 100% proc on a dig. Mm-hmm.
I hate that. But playing the game on my personal account was like, it's my own version of stress relief. I think just being able to get away from it all helps you keep your sanity in any profession that you're in, right? You need an outlet. And for me, BDC is an outlet for me.
And that's why doctors drink alcohol. Someone says that we're free to play. Mostly.
Yeah.
Spend about 160. So I got a gift card for my birthday last year, and I blew it all on pearls. So technically, I haven't spent my own money.
Fair enough.
I've spent other people's money.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personal accounts, all pens. Nah.
My gear is considerably better than yours.
Oh, 100%.
I have Tet in the weapon selections, and then Tet heavy helmet, Tet heavy body.
Yeah.
Tri-Uragons, Tri-Begs gloves, Crescent ring, Tri-Crescent ring, Capotia ring, 2 Witches earrings at Tri, an Ogre ring which I got on the weekend at Tri, and a Duo Bassi belt that no matter what I do, I cannot get a Tri Bassi belt. I have tried to enhance Duo Bassi belts close to 50 times.
Yeah.
And every time it fails, and then I one-tap the Tri-Ogre ring, so I mean Silver Linings. But yeah, I've been trying. So I have, for people who want to know, I have 2-3-4 off, main hand, 2-3-6 offhand, and 2-8-9 DP.
What do you mean offhand? You mean Awakening, right?
Awakening.
Okay.
Awakening AP. So Tet, Katoom, 2-3-4, 2-3-6.
Because like you saw me, I was working on the Mystic for a while, and then I was like, but Meowa's here.
Yeah, you.
And then after the stream, like, so when we did the Meowa stream, that was my first time playing, and I was like, sweet, this is fun.
Yeah.
Right, I can figure this out. And then I started playing Meowa for a while, and now I'm trying to level 2 characters, but then I forgot that I have a witch, so kind of want that leveled up too.
I do need to reach 62. Forest Earring is the same as Witch's Earring with -1 accuracy. Why would I go for Forest Earring? Unless you're talking about a different one. I do have both of those at Tri, and they're not as good as Tri Witch's Earrings. I do need to reach 62, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I just,
sorry. So someone keeps asking about the horses and stuff, right?
Tier 3 and Tier 4 horses will be restored.
3 and Tier 4 horses are back. I don't know enough about Tier 5, right?
I don't know either. Because we don't have Tier 8, I don't think.
Do black porgies exist? They do. They do indeed.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they? My corgi is a Scotsman.
Black porgies.
Oh, porgies! I thought you said corgis. I was like, black corgis? Why are you looking? I didn't know the greatest wizard in the game was in chat.
Okay. with the chat filter, we've talked about it already, right? But Corgi hasn't been able to be saying what he wants to say.
I know.
And he's so upset. And like, I know he's upset. I know it. Like, I feel really bad.
But part of it is like,
It's
yeah.
He can't say that he's the greatest wizard. But he's figured it out. Like, he's put in like slashes and stuff now.
Yeah.
Right? And then people have been like torching him like, oh, what does that mean? Who's the greatest corgi? That's a slash, isn't it? That's not an I, right? So yeah. He's been having issues.
Yeah, every day he says I am the greatest wizard, and I'm not even joking when I say.
Oh, is he still saying it?
He's still saying it.
He's able to say I?
No, he's not able to say that. He just says Corgi is the greatest wizard.
Yeah. He doesn't say I.
He says yeah. But the thing is, he's been saying that every day since Xbox launch.
It's amazing.
It is. The dedication to going into every server. It's every server.
Yeah.
It's not just one. It's every server.
And it's not even just world chat. He does world, and then he goes on every server.
Yeah, it's dedication to a craft.
Yeah.
I actually have mad respect. But yeah.
I have respect for his meminess. Since beta.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Since beta.
He was in beta.
Is there a new world boss? Not yet.
No.
So here's the thing. We know Garmoth is popular because Garmoth has
Yeah.
a chance to upgrade your offhand weapons. Unfortunately, we want to take it a little bit slower and not just rush this guy in. We want to make sure that we can stabilize world bosses. So right now we have things coming in. We're going to see how it performs and then bring it in. So, yeah.
Someone was like, the greatest joke would be if Corgi's not actually a wizard.
He's not
a
actually
wizard. He's not a wizard. He's not a wizard. He's a ranger.
He's a ranger, yeah.
In terms of someone's asking about future consoles, I don't know enough about future consoles, man.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen from Xbox and PlayStation about their thing is that backwards compatibility is going to be a very large thing.
Yeah.
So probably.
Yeah.
We don't know. Talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Can we get more positive karma? I mean, that's up to you guys, man. You just got to be good bros. Just got to be good bros to each other. That's how you get good karma.
And don't kill deer.
I was actually talking about real karma.
I'm talking about deer.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Well, that can be real karma too. Don't be killing deer out there.
All right. So I think sharing a screaming goat would be a great. Yeah. All right. I think we need to call it here.
Corgi always tells me to shut up in Discord. Did you say he's not the greatest wizard in the world?
That happens.
That's blasphemy.
Blasphemy. Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I think we got to call this one.
We got to call it. Unfortunately, we do have to
go
and prepare some stuff. When are Van Loot Scrolls? We don't know. Yeah. We don't know when they're coming out.
Sorry, I saw that question, but the answer was going to be I don't know anyways. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's something that we'll ask for. But yeah. No Kafras, man. We already mentioned that. Show you the hat. If you make it in Animal Crossing, please share the link. But please share the coupon, the customization code.
You can make stuff on Animal Crossing?
Yeah, you can design clothes and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like pixel art?
Yeah. Ooh. And you can also make custom town tunes.
Yeah.
So I made mine as the Reigns of Castamere from Game of Thrones. So it's very ominous when you talk to someone who has a deep voice and it plays in the background like do 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 do, and I'm like, I picked this good. Now all I need is like the Lion That Roars flag. So yeah. Anyway, guys,
I don't know what that means.
We're gonna call it right here. Thank you so much, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure.
It's been good.
Once again, we do apologize for pretty much all the issues that have been happening the past 2 weeks and beyond that, which are different issues than what we have now. We're seriously working hard to get everything solved.
Yeah.
The lag spikes seem to be calming down a little bit. We could probably do some further work on that, so we're going to see. But from the bottom of our hearts, we do want to say, thank you for playing. Thank you for sticking with us. And we know that it's tough. It is getting better. Yeah. It has, this past 2 weeks has been the darkest of days. So hopefully it can only get better from there, because when you're at the bottom, you can't really go up. We can't really go. What? When you're at the bottom, you can't really go down.
That is bleak.
When you're at the bottom, you can't really go down. So we're really working hard to try and get everything done for you guys. Yeah. Because you're the most important part of this game.
Yep. Going from there, we hope you guys are staying safe throughout all this.
Yeah.
Because there's lockdowns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you are in lockdown, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, and then if you wash your hands too much, you can use your hand as a cheese grater or sandpaper.
Show code. Lego, show code.
Just before we leave.
Yeah.
Just so people can get the screenshot.
Yeah.
The screenshots is probably already done.
So there it is. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lego. Yeah. Right. Stay safe. We're gonna keep working on this. Timelines are kind of scuffed in terms of how fast we can roll things out. Right.
But we're trying to get things roughly on the schedule we have.
Yeah. It's tough, but yeah.
Right. We're working through it. But guys, seriously, thank you all for joining us. IDBZ, because you've literally been doing Notice Me Senpai for the last hour. I'll give it to you at the end.
What is your relationship with him or her?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Also, wait, we forgot one thing.
Right.
Right.
For those of you who stuck around, you want to say it?
For those of you who have stuck around, we have a special gift. Due to the insane popularity of Christmas music, we are making it a permanent addition to the game after this update. Anyway, I've been Sherner.
I'm Trent.
And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace, guys.